Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, let me present myself. I am Malin and behind the camera is my husband Alex. You'll meet him later. If you watched the last vlog, you know that we have just moved into our self-converted van, have started van life in Spain where we live, and we've got no clue what we're doing. So in the last vlog we ended at a cove called Morai, and we had to leave in a hurry because they were putting out parking signs. Now that's about 2 days ago. We're now at another beach a little bit further down the coast. We're just taking it easy here, and we thought we were going to show you the surroundings. Where we parked up is a little bit south of Alicante. It's just over there, and on that side very close is another town called Santa Pola, and in between, or maybe about 5, 6, 7 kilometers that way, is Alicante airport. So again, we can't fly the drone. In the last vlog we couldn't fly the drone much because we had really strong winds the first day in Morai where we were filming. Here we've got the airport instead. But on the plus side we have a really long beautiful beach. This first part next to the camping is a bit rocky. We have been swimming, we've been in the water, and it's only just the beginning of May. When we lived in the south of Spain in Malaga, I could never go in the water in the middle of May. It was way too cold. Hence it being very close to the Atlantic Ocean. Now we're more inside of the Mediterranean, and the water was actually quite warm. It was absolutely lovely. Walking down that way, you can walk for endless amounts of kilometers. You can probably walk all the way to Alicante.
As much as we want to film on the beach here, it might be a little bit difficult. There are bits and bobs and stuff dangling around everywhere. It's kind of a semi-nudist beach, and YouTube doesn't like sausages and melons hanging around in the video, so it will be difficult to film it, but maybe we'll give it a go. I don't know, what do you reckon, Malin?
It's very relaxed. I've been to a couple of nudist beaches before, but they have seemed more like beaches where people go to check each other out. It's just been a different vibe, and here it's been families, foreigners, Spanish people, naked people, topless people, people in full bikinis, and everyone's really relaxed and don't seem to be bothered, and I really like that vibe. So yeah, definitely a beach that I recommend coming to. I'll put the name of the beach here. Can't remember it on the top of my head. I think the name of the beach changes like as you walk along. We're just a stone's throw from the beach, and look at the amount of camper vans and motorhomes, or actually more motorhomes than self-converted camper vans. There are only a few of them. This is a park app that we found on an app that we're using. I think most van lifers are using it. It's called Park for Night. We were originally gonna park 8 kilometers that way, but we didn't get the best feeling. It was really crowded. This is also crowded, but I think you had more space here to choose your spot. Obviously we didn't get a beachfront spot. They are all taken.
So while Marlin's getting a bit of editing done, I'm just kind of doing some chores around the house, as it were. I've just filled up our solar shower. We've got a little tap to empty the water tank here in case we ever want to clean it or anything, and it also doubles up as a great way just to rinse feet and fill up a solar shower and anything else that involves a little bit of water. So I'm going to chuck this on the roof, let it warm up throughout the day, and then we have a nice little warm shower to come back to after we've been to the beach later. Next job is to actually finish putting this up, this kind of viney stuff. We started putting up, we only put one nail up because we did it at like 10 o'clock at night. It was really noisy, so we didn't want to finish out at that time. So we're gonna finish doing that now, so it makes it look a little bit nice, and yeah, just little bits and bobs around the van to keep it looking good. So Marlin's given me a free rein on this, but don't go too high, don't go too low, don't go too tight, don't go too loose. So yeah, I can just do what I want, right, Malin?
Yeah, go on. I'll probably go there and
fiddle around
a little bit with it later.
All right, let's get on with it. won't go in. It won't go in. I understand.
Well, put another
I
one
can't.
in. Then choose another spot. Guys, it's now the next morning and we were going to take you to the beach. Yesterday we were going to go swimming, the weather was beautiful and we had a bit of a flop of a day.
Yeah, we took the GoPro down. I charged it the night before. I was like, yeah, we can go and film, get in the water. There's lots of fish flying around, swimming around. And,
are they flying? They are flying fish.
Yeah, kind of. And then we went to turn it on and there was no battery. So came back, the other battery was dead as well. Brought the big camera, we took one shot, I think. Sat on the beach for a little while and then went to take it out and do some more clips, and again, no battery. Must have left it on.
He left it on because I didn't even touch the camera. So we didn't get anything filmed yesterday until the evening when we just brought the GoPro for our evening walk on the beach. So you will see those clips here. Now to something completely different. We have now lived in the van for I think 1 week and 1 day. We left Monday evening last week and today it's Monday morning. And I need to wash my hair because I have not washed my hair yet. So it's time.
When we bought the tap for the van in the same shop, they gave us all these different attachments and adjustment things for putting a hose on this, because what we wanted to do originally was set up a hula hoop in the roof just below this vent so we could suck out all the moisture obviously, and then we'd have a shower curtain hanging from it and a big bucket. They call it capasso in Spain, like big kind of rubbery bucket thing, and that was our shower solution. We haven't actually got around to making that yet, but we do have all the things that we need, such as a 2-meter hose extension, the adapters, and a bum gun. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Asia. Bum guns are king. Actually, probably a good thing to have in the van. So I've got all these different bits, and I'm going to try and work out how it fits on to the bum gun. Or let's just call it a shower hose, shall we? Instead of a bum gun. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. So I think this one goes on here. At least that's the same size. And then it came with a little aerator. So that I think we just chuck in there.
No, it's leaking. It's leaking on the attachment.
Yeah, a little bit. Not much, eh?
It's still leaking.
Well, it's just a little dribble. I think that's all right.
I think we need to sort that.
I don't think we do. I'm going to disagree and say it doesn't matter. It's just a drip.
Got a little bit grumpy with me now because I was pushing him to do something to perfection.
Yeah, and now they got stuck together and I can't get them apart. So.
Yeah, but you know what? When we were building this van, I'm going to mention that, there were many times where Alex wanted to cheat because, or not cheat, but he wanted to take the easy way when something was difficult, and I pushed him to do it better, and afterwards he thanked me every time. Didn't you? Just admit it to the camera.
Yeah. You're right.
So always go for 100%, guys. You might not get a 100% result, but if you aim for 75%, you might only get a 50% result. You aim for 100, you might end up with 80 or 80 or 90.
Go on, let's get on with it.
Let's wash my hair. Right, I'm gonna actually attempt to do it myself. Alex might have to jump in. I mean, I like my curls while I've been in the salt water, but the water here is incredibly salty and it's quite manky to touch. Looks good though, I think. Well, let's give this a try now. With cold water.
It's not that cold though, is it?
Oh, I'm worried it's gonna go all over the place. Is it on? Or it's not on? Do I put it on fully?
Yeah, or maybe you don't have to. Try, squirt.
It's cold. Oh. Well, so far so good.
Look at that leak.
Yeah, that needs fixing. Should we ask in the shop?
Yeah, should we ask the shop, or does anyone have any tips? It's like these weird shapes and sizes to try and fit together.
New shampoo as well. Let's see how this works. It doesn't foam up, which is the problem with natural shampoos. So you end up...
You need those sulfates, don't you?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Parabens to get it all nice and foamy. I wonder how we are underneath with the grey water, whether it's going to overflow. We should have a look.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah, watch out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay.
You have to turn it over to the other one.
Pause, hold on. So the system underneath, we have two 19-litre grey water ones. This one, as you can see, is incredibly full, and I'm glad I thought of it. Otherwise it would have been pretty messy in here with all that nasty water all over the place. Anyway, yeah, so that's done, and Marley can crack on and finish washing her hair.
Well, this was a little bit of a palaver. It was a bit trickier than expected. I think I need some kind of rubber handle on this because it kept slipping out of my hand. So at the end, Alex actually had to help me out so I could properly do it. It took a long time because I'm quite conscious about the water. Today it doesn't really matter because we're gonna leave this park up and we're gonna go to IKEA in Murcia, and we're gonna go do some shopping in IKEA. And over there apparently there is a place where you can dump the toilet and fill up water and all those kind of things. But before that, we're actually gonna head to another shopping center area because we need a park up where Alex can teach, because here the internet hasn't really been working, and luckily we've been standing here over the weekend when Alex isn't teaching his kids in China. All right, we are off. That took a long time to wash my hair. Alex, what time do you start?
45 minutes, but I think we're only driving for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we've got time just to set up, get ready, relax a few minutes, and then crack on with work.
This is not gonna be a very relaxing and fun day because it's all about chores. We're gonna sleep in a parking lot close to IKEA in Murcia. We're actually driving inland now to get to IKEA. Why are we going to IKEA, you might ask?
Well, we've got a few things to pick up that we need, and also hot dogs. No, I'm joking. All right.
So we're leaving. Let's put the seatbelts on. It's quite sad to leave this spot actually because it's quite nice. The beach is really nice, and
everyone's left as well. Maybe Malin will show you when we're leaving, but it's probably 1/8 of the amount of campers now. It's just completely empty. On the road again. Do, 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 do. Lots of noises.
A lot of banging behind today. Did we not secure properly? Might be in the cupboard. So I mentioned earlier, guys, that today marks 1 week of van life. Now we're only brought you along for the last few days, but we've been in the van for 1 week. We left Monday night last week, and today it's Monday morning. So I thought we could talk a little bit about what we have learned during this 1 week living in a van. When we were asking for questions for our Q&A a while ago, one of the questions that we got was, what is one van life essential that we can't live without? Now, then we couldn't actually answer that question because we had just moved into the van and we had no experience. Actually, when we got the question, we hadn't even moved into the van yet. But after 1 week in the van, I would say my shiwi and our chemical toilet. Now, I would like to have a compost toilet, but a toilet. I'm quite a regular person. When I need to go in the morning, I need to go, and he's the same.
Can't be waiting. You gotta go, you gotta go. That's it, right?
What's been the biggest challenge you think this 1 week in the van?
There haven't been any big challenges as such, but I think one thing that we're finding a little bit tricky is not using too much water. We have a 148 litre tank in the back. I mean, you can't fill it 100%, so you probably in reality got 120 litres. And then you can't completely empty it because then the pump that's inside it needs to have water over it for it to work.
Have you gone the wrong way?
Yeah, big time.
And we're in a hurry.
Oh, big rock.
Do you think maybe we need somewhere else to park then?
2 minutes, I found a quick way, good, right. Google Maps was stupid.
Took us on the wrong path.
I wanted to. Well, actually, I didn't even use Google Maps, and then I realised I was about to drive onto the one of the big motorways. I pulled up into the petrol station, and this is cheeky route back. So there you go. That was a bit of luck.
Talking about mistakes, we had a little bit of an accident the other day, and we didn't mention that in our last vlog. We actually were filming when it happened, so I'm gonna let this guy here explain what happened. Hold on.
So we were leaving our second camp spot, and I drove the wrong way, and it wasn't a very wide road. There was a wall at the back, like a big concrete support wall, and I tried to turn around quickly, and I misgauged the distance from the back of the van to the wall. My back footstep crunched against the wall.
You have to go out and check what you did. This is why you need a reverse camera.
Yeah.
You might have ruined the van.
Oh, maybe it's just a bumper.
Nay.
Please, don't stress me. I'm stressed enough to.
Okay, we're buying a reverse camera. That's before anything else. Did anything come off?
No, it's just that bumper you never step. That's kind of what happened. Wasn't great, I have to say. And we left a nice mark on the... I'm going in here, sorry. Can I go in there? No, I can't go in there. We left a nice mark on a little footstep at the back.
Split?
Yeah, it split it. I mean, it already looks... I was about to say a bad word. It already looks bad anyway, because it's old and it's all lost its paint and everything, but... I mean, didn't need to add to that, did I? So, anyway, hopefully that's the only crunch we're going to have. Let's figure out where we're going to park. Here we are, we've arrived. The sun's over there, probably want the sun in the back of the van. Let's go over here. What a lovely parking lot we're going to park in.
Okay, shopping is done. Now we're just going to put this food away and we'll be on the road again. And here we go. Off to Murcia.
I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free with me. Be free.
Okay guys, we've just arrived to IKEA. Conveniently, right next to IKEA is actually a free parking area for motorhomes, and they've got a place to empty everything, fill up your water, so that's pretty handy. And we're going to go into IKEA now, and we will see you guys a bit later. Good morning everybody. After a, well, not a great night's sleep outside IKEA, we're on a big lean, we don't have levelers, it was quite noisy, wasn't a great night's sleep. We're actually going to go and empty our toilet, fill up our water, and get ready for, should be another week of wildish camping, I suppose. We'll see how long we can get our water to last. As we said, that's a bit of an issue at the moment.
And how wildish the camping will be, considering you need 4G internet until at least Friday afternoon.
Semi-wild.
Semi-wild. Let's go.
So all around Spain you have these little dumping places, they're called aires, I think. Yeah. Sorry, nasty job. Nasty job.
when van life goes wrong. So we're here dumping our poop and wee in a hole in the ground, and a guy comes up to Alex and says, "That's not where you dump it." It turns out we were dumping it where you're supposed to dump your grey water, the water from your shower and sink. And then I was filling up the water, and the hose wasn't in our water tank properly, and then that just flew out and I got all wet, camera got all wet. So yeah, not having the best morning, getting a little bit delayed. This is where toilet waste is supposed to go. Not there, and not in those holes in the ground stacks. That's for grey water. You stressed out, Alice, now?
No, just trying to be efficient. There's a difference, right? Being stressed and being efficient.
I mean,
maybe it looks like you're stressed, but you're being efficient.
It's running around like a...
Oh, because I'm the only one doing anything.
Well, I'm filming.
Right, where you go then. That's why I'm running around.
No, I mean, you're a little mishappening. You're
yeah,
embarrassed.
Well, I didn't know. Now I know. Right? Now I know.
Well, that took a bit longer than we planned for it to take, to be honest.
Yeah, a few mishaps, but you know, you live and learn and don't make mistakes again.
He's running around like a little worker ant. Like,
yeah.
He seems really stressed.
Not stressed.
Are you stressed?
Just being efficient. Being efficient, I'm not stressed, okay?
Let's head down to Cartagena, because we need to go down to the coast. It's going to get really, really steaming hot here. I don't want summer in the middle of May.
It seems like quite an interesting little area that we're driving through. There are some old mines and all the houses are abandoned. They look pretty old, probably a couple of hundred years old at least. I'm thinking now, maybe I'm just letting my imagination run away with me, but maybe it's something to do with the old... I know they have a gold rush in America, but maybe they had something similar here with different minerals and metals and things. I don't know.
We're just outside of Cartagena. In this area there were 3 park apps to choose from on the app. So we chose this one because it looked good, it had 5-star reviews, and it said that it had good internet connection, which it has. But we're on a lean again, and as we don't have levelers, plus they don't like you putting your levelers out because that means that you're camping and that's not really accepted everywhere. We're gonna leave you guys here, so make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, notification bell button, and please chat to us in the comments below, because we really would like to know who you are, where you're from, and what you thought of our video. Have you been to this area of Spain? Is there anywhere close by that you think that we should visit? So thank you very much for hanging out with us in this vlog, and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Am I in it? It feels like you're cutting my head off. Okay. I did read on Park for Night that that's not where... No, I didn't read that. I did read on Park for Night about I can't speak.